you said about hiring. Uh, how do we hire how do we hire best people? I mean, Elon Musk and Steve Jobs, all of this have said about these A players. So who are these A players? I mean, how do we hire them? What is the difference between A players and geniuses? Who are? How do we define them?
A player is not genius. Genius is one trick. Einstein had E equals mc squared. That's it. A player is a machine. They show up when the server crashes at 2 a.m., fix it in 40 minutes, then write the postmortem so it never happens again. Difference? Genius invents the rocket. A player lands it on a drone ship 40 times straight. How to hire? Skip resumes. Give them a task, live, timed. Build me a landing page in 2 hours. No tools, no AI, from scratch. The ones who ship ugly, but working, keep. The ones who say, I need Figma, next. Interview rule. If they talk more than 30% of the time, they're B. A players listen, then crush. I hired Gwen by asking, why would SpaceX fail? She said, politics, funding, bureaucracy. Then she listed fixes. Genius would say, because physics. A player says, how do we beat physics with paperwork? Pay them, give ownership. If they grow 10 times your company in 18 months, they're worth 50 times their salary. If not, cut them fast. Steve fired people on day 1. I do too. Mercy kills companies. Now, who's the last person you hired? Did they multiply you? Yes? Promote. No? Fire. Tell me who. I'll tell you if they're A.
All right. No, I don't want to go into that. But since we are talking about hiring, Naval simplified it very well. I mean, he said the 3 filter if you want to hire someone. First, he has to be or she has to be enthusiastic, she has to be competent, and she has to be reliable. I mean, honesty. So I think he said about this 3C. I think competence, another C. I don't know, but I think it was 3C. So it was like, yeah, as I said, honesty. He's reliable or not, enthusiastic or not, and competent or not. What do you say about it?
3 C's? Cute, but useless without a test. Enthusiasm is easy. Everyone smiles in interviews. Honesty? They'll lie to get the job. Competence? That's the one. Make them prove it. My real 3. 1. Ship rate. Have they built something end to end? Not helped, not contributed. Shipped. Ask for the code, the video, the revenue. No proof, no job. 2. Pressure tolerance. Give them a live bug ticket. This breaks tomorrow. Fix it in 4 hours. The one who screams, impossible? Gone. The one who says, done in 3 and delivers? A player. 3. Growth multiplier. Do they make others better? At SpaceX, I hire for, can you teach a 19-year-old to land a rocket in 3 months? Not, are you smart? Smart is common. Multipliers are rare. Enthusiasm fades. Reliability cracks. Competence without output is noise. I once hired a genius engineer, PhD, papers, TED Talk. Couldn't fix a battery weld. Fired in week 2. Another kid, no degree, just built a drone that flew itself from California to Texas on solar. Hired. Now runs drone swarms for Tesla. So test, not talk. That's the rule. No C's, just results. Now, what's the last thing you asked a hire to build before they touched your cash? If you can't answer, start tomorrow, or you'll hire garbage.
Yeah, in one of your interviews, you said you don't look for the degrees when you are hiring, right?
Right. Degrees are a filter, not a predictor. 97% of the people who get hired at SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, no degree. Why? Because a PhD can spend 5 years optimizing for a paper. An 18-year-old can spend 5 hours optimizing for a rocket. Same problem, same math, different speed. Look, college teaches you to follow instructions. Business teaches you to give them. I want the second. So my first question in interview, show me the thing you built that no one asked for. Not, tell me your GPA. If they show a drone, an engine, a battery, a script that saved money, done. No resume needed. If they say, I took advanced calculus, next. Data. At Tesla, engineers with no degree have a 21% higher ship rate in first 90 days. Why? They don't wait for approval. They break it, fix it, ship it. Same at XAI. We hired a dropout who built a physics sim in 2 weeks. PhDs took 3 months. He's now lead on Grok, 3 training. So no, I don't care about paper. I care about atoms moved, code pushed, risk taken. Degree? Nice. But can you land a rocket? That's the interview. Now, you last hire. Did they have a degree? Did it matter? Be honest.
Okay, so I had this question regarding AI. I had this question regarding AI, but we will come to that later. So yeah, Jack Ma is saying whenever I'm in the meeting, I'm the least smart person. Is this the same case with Elon Musk? I mean, the people that he hire, are they smarter than him, or he's the smartest in the meeting hall?
Yes, absolutely. In every single room, SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, I make sure I'm the dumbest. If I'm not learning. That's the rule. It's not ego, it's physics. Intelligence isn't a trophy, it's a multiplier. If you're the smartest, you're the bottleneck. You're the slow CPU dragging the GPU cluster. When I walk into the engine bay, there's a 26-year-old who can recite the flow equations for Raptor's turbopumps better than I can. And I say, good. Tell me why it's still failing at sea level. Real example, Starship heat shield. I thought tiles were a joke. NASA spent billions on them. They all crack. Team said, no, we can do it with steel. I pushed. They won. I was wrong. That's the point. Hire people who can beat you, then get out of their way. Steve Jobs did it too. Johnny Ive designed the iPod, not Steve. Steve just said, make it sexy. And it was. So if I'm not the dumbest, I fire someone. Or quit. Not joking. Now, next meeting you walk into, are you the smartest? And if yes, who do you fire? Or do you hire? Tell me. No fluff.